Hello crafters, this is Suzanne from A Creative Muse and I am here with an Adornit card share. These are featuring Dianna Marcum stamps available at Adornit, and this is the recipe stamp of the month. Giant ginger cookie for November. I don't think this is available a la carte yet. I will check and show it to you here on the screen if it is. This is the most recent recipe stamp of the month, and here is the recipe add-on. So I just had to play with the giant ginger cookie stamp. Isn't she adorable? I colored her up with some Olo markers. This is about 4 different color combinations, not even in the same family. To get this done, but I think the Olos is giving me a really nice gingerbread color as opposed to this is Copic. So it looks the same, but I don't know, this one has a more gingery look, right? Like I used some sort of red brown in here or something. So this is that giant gingerbread cookie with that recipe, tells you all the ingredients and the instructions of how to bake it. Isn't she adorable? In here I'm also using some more Olo markers in a light beige color. I put wet glue in here and then sprinkled on some rock candy glitter right in here. That's why it has sparkle, but not crazy sparkle. Let me bring it up close to you so you can see. You see how it has that sparkle to it, but not like over the top? This gives you a more subtle sparkle, but it is loose glitter as opposed to me using stickles. I also use the Olo markers for her dress in these deeper maroon burgundy colors. I also pulled out some diamond dots just to decorate, especially here. This is what gave me the idea for the diamond dot. These are the dots right here. Then I carried it up here and did her little bow. In the background here, I am using Honeybee Stamps 3D embossing folder. It's called Burlap. I love the texture. This is on cream cardstock, which matches back to the frosting. Then some pink glitter cardstock from my stash. Then this same wine burgundy Bordeaux look to go with this. And then in the back, I made a tag. So to make your own tags in any size that you need, because I want to stick this in my recipe mini album, 4.5 inch wide by 6.25 inch tall. To do this, I'm using my Crocodile Big Bite. That punches the hole, also sets the eyelet. For the edges, these are like craft tools, especially if you're new to crafting. These I've had for a million years. They're still super solid, heavy duty tools, especially that Big Bite. This one is a Crocodile Corner Chomper. What I'm using is the one that says angle. So there's angle photo. There's also a curved edge. With that curved edge, you can use that on chipboard because that's what I used to use it for a lot for mini albums. With this one, I'm doing the angle here. You stick that corner in and you chomp it and you'll get that. So I'm making my own tag. This is something that you do when you're making mini albums and you don't want a standard tag. You use those tools to help you build something like this. So I just went back in time. For the eyelets, I love We Are Memory Keepers eyelets. This one is orange. This though is brown. And I keep all my eyelets in something like this. This is a little storage sidebar. Pick this up at a local craft store. And the brown I'm using is in here. But all of these are mainly the We Are Memory Keepers brand. I do love, this is all We Are Memory Keepers. The chomper, the Big Bite, and the eyelets. So I set this eyelet. Look how good that's set. And then this is a 110-pound craft cardstock and my recipe ready to go. I was having fun with this one. Very easy to color. Loving how the Olo turned out. So that's the giant ginger cookie. The recipe stamp add-on. This one is just such fun. Here is my little scoop. So expect to see a card coming from me. This one is all Copic markers. This one, I went back into Olo markers. You notice how I'm getting a little bit of bleed when it's this small? So I'm going to find like a heart sticker or something and cover this little bit of a bleed on it. But it's still cute, the little measuring cup. So these two, I'll check if they're in store. But what is in store? This one, which I so loved when I showed it to you the first time. I will link the video here so you can see the full line of offerings available right now in the Adornit shop. This one is a gingerbread truck stamp. So super cute. So this is now Copics again for my gingerbread. And then I use reds, some greens, I had colored this part, but I was using red for the bow. It wasn't giving me the variation I needed. So I popped in one of these paper tray ink bows. I don't have it on me. I think I'll put the name here. It's Bows Galore and More, something like that. So super cute. And I put a little gem in the center. This one now, I have a lot of stickles. Stickles here, here, and here. I think this is so adorable. I love this set so much. Gingerbread truck. And these two, I have this all stamped out, ready to still color and go. So this is what it looks like stamped out. That box. This one is from the add-on with the cookies. Isn't this adorable? And then the single gingerbread, which is right there. To do all this layering, I'm using Spellbinders Mini Slimline Envelope and Nested Card Creator. This one is just a fabulous set. I don't think Spellbinders carries this anymore. It really does make a nice label. So I'm thinking of a label for a page in a mini album, maybe a cover. I'm overthinking. Like an all-year recipe mini album and then a Christmas one, and I could put this on the cover of the Christmas one. That's where my mind was actually going. So I would make like a 8x10 mini album that size, and then have this and maybe something else here, or use that gingerbread sign and do something. It's just so many ideas. This pattern paper, that's from my stash. I don't think they carry it anymore. Now let's switch gears from gingerbread into the previous recipe stamp of the month. This one is turkey noodle soup. I think I showed this to you guys in a previous sale. I had shown that turkey. That's a Spellbinders turkey, but I didn't show you this part. So these two now are available in shop, and there are a lot outside of that recipe stamp. Gingerbread sets that are available, nativity scene sets that are available. This is now available, so I will be linking all of those things below. They're available in the Adornit shop, and they are all designed by Dianna Marcum. This is an album page tag. For my little turkey, I'm using Spellbinders Happy Turkey Day. Assembled my turkey to go along with my turkey noodle soup. Even though we're post-Thanksgiving, you can still eat turkey for the holidays. So it's the recipe of the month from October, turkey noodle soup. This is the ingredients. This is the directions of how to make it on the tag. So that's why I kept them as two separate things in two separate colors. This is all Copic markers for this one. So I did a light tan, dark brown, turquoise, and orange. That's why my turkey has a turquoise hat. Or teal turquoise. That was the colorway I was going, mixing between both. And it was all actually inspired by that pattern paper. The pattern paper that inspired all of this is from this set. Willow Creek Highlands. This is by Photoplay. Love this collection. And the pattern paper is... Hold on, I don't see this one. Look at the sticker sheet. Isn't that fabulous? Yes, I will put a link for it. It does sell out quickly though. This side has the bees, and then the flip side, there is that pattern. This is a full 8 inches tall, 6 inches wide on the 12x12 paper pack. Isn't this fabulous? I'll put a general link then for the Willow Creek collection. I did pick this up at scrapbook.com. And then here, this die, that's the postage edge rectangles by Spellbinders. That's what I used to create this layer to then put the recipe on, popped it off of that background. Again, I'm using the same 110-pound craft cardstock, the same thing I used here. Then this is the turkey noodle soup add-on. This is also available right now in the shop, a la carte if you wish to get that. This basket, I love the basket, with the sunflowers, the pumpkin. Yes, it's a teal pumpkin. And then the apples. I colored up my image, popped it off of this tag. This super cute tag. That's from Impression Obsession. And this is designed by Anna White. It's called Stitch Tag number 6. It's this bell shape with that little top. It comes with a little hole punch, and you just line up this top part. This is some brown pattern paper from my stash. So it might look solid, but it's not solid cardstock. The heart, I took that from this, which is a pie. I think this might be Anna White as well. There's my little pie. There's the heart from the pie up here. This stamp, this is also Impression Obsession. I'll put the name of it here. I don't have a name of it. You see this? This is what they call remnants. They had a remnant sale at Impression Obsession. This is normally $17. I got this for $5. It stamps perfectly. I don't know what the problem was with it, so I don't have the exact name, but I'll put it here on the screen. But I did stamp it here with some brown pigment ink on this pattern paper from my stash that I've had a million years ago. So I'm not sure what this pattern paper is. In the back here again, this is that Craft 110-pound cardstock. Notice how you're seeing the design here done smooth. This tag is so good. If you want to have a clean back, you would have to flip it on itself, but it has to line up properly. This lines up properly. So it's like a sandwich. I did mirror it and it mirrored perfectly. All right, crafters. So everything I talked about will be detailed and linked below. I just wanted to hop on real quick. I didn't put any ribbon here, but I am going to put some ribbon because I do have it all ready and set to go with an eyelet. So I can put a bunch of ribbon on this. Look at that. This is so cute. I love it. Oh, and let's talk about the gingers. So loving. Alrighty, crafters, until the next video, I'll have some more Adornit coming, some more gingerbread and nativity scene. Yay! Stay crafty, my friends. Bye!